I drive a bus. Here's me driving the bus in the South Bronx on the way to a school. Here's the inside of the bus. We teach science to students who don't normally have a chance to get hands-on science experiences. And we have a problem in this country. There are too many students who don't have the opportunity to see what science really is. There are too many old textbooks, there are not enough labs, there are not enough scientists in the schools, and this is what the BioBus is all about. Now, I just want to get this out of the way. Yeah, we're a little crunchy on the outside. We've got solar panels on the roof of the bus. We've got a wind turbine set up on the front of the bus. The bus runs on vegetable oil. We collect it from restaurants. And we even have a garden growing on the roof of our bus. Okay, so that's out of the way. We had a Japanese national television. This is Miss Udo. She's going to give you a little tour of the inside of the bus. Inside of the bus, it's the hardcore science. We have $10,000 microscopes donated from companies like Olympus and Nikon. They're connected to cameras, which display what the students are seeing on the microscopes, on screens. And the students love it. They get on the bus. They get this incredible, hands-on, immersive science experience with real scientists. I myself am a PhD biophysicist. We have partners in all of the places that we go, scientists who come and help teach the students. So we're doing two things. We're giving the chance for students to see neurons live on a microscope like you're seeing here now. And we also give the students a chance to work with the scientists who are actually doing the cutting edge research, actually making those brain slices and bringing them to the BioBus. So it's a great opportunity for these students to get to know what science is really like. Now, what I want to show you are a couple of the experiments that we do on the BioBus. This is one of those little plankton that David de Rothschild was talking about yesterday. I'm going to try to imitate what they do as well as he did, where they they're sucking little things off of the surface of the water and eating them, and they play a really important part of our part of the ecosystem. The students get to collect these from ponds and puddles next to their school, bring them onto the bus, put them onto the microscope. Now, do you want to see it bigger? Yeah. This is the heartbeat of one of these organisms. This is a movie that was made by a student on the BioBus. Now, the high school students get to do even cooler stuff. They get to add caffeine to these organisms and watch the heartbeat go a little bit crazy. This guy was on the BioBus a couple of months ago. And do you want to see him bigger? This is one of Stephen Colbert's white blood cells. Made on the BioBus. These are the kinds of movies that students can make themselves. Now, we don't take students' blood on the bus, don't worry. Here's another experiment. This was developed in collaboration with an NYU material science lab. Does anybody know what this is? Anybody have any idea what you're watching? Typically, it's thought of as being really boring. This is actually paint drying. This is the dry paint. Do you want to see it bigger? Here's a more magnified view. What you're seeing is pieces of latex actually flying in from the liquid phase and forming a solid phase on the right. So we can do some amazing experiments on the BioBus.
Like without a microscope in it.
Without a microscope in it. And they love the epic world is much more exciting than some of the macroscopic world that they know.
It's cool to watch paint dry.
It's amazing. I thought it was going to be boring.
I
changed my mind.
Watching paint dry was boring,
was
but
so
it's fun.
awesome!
BioBus rules!
So last question. Do you want to see it bigger?